Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Two-Way Street.
Two-Way Street.
I've got Mr. Abe over there.
Yeah. What's good, Aaron? I see you.
Two A's as well. Abe. The Abe Stir. So on Instagram, at the Two-A Street, or sorry, no, A on the Two-A. When I tag you, I have two Abes on there, and one of them is Conversations with Abe, and the other one is Abe Star.
Yeah.
Is Abe Star you as well?
That's the kid. You know what I'm saying?
That's the kid. See, I don't know what you're. What are you? That's you also? Is that okay? or you have a kid? I don't know what that meant. Okay, because it only occurred to me the other day that maybe I just grabbed some random dude for this entire year and a half.
Here we go.
Flagging him on all the Instagram.
And he ain't complain. That's a cool dude though.
Is he all right?
That's a cool dude. If you was taking somebody who ain't it and they're still quiet, that's cool people.
Right. No, so I'm glad that it is you. Okay, so I'm concerned for a little bit there. How are you? What's
Man, I'm good, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Out here. It's been a cold week. So.
Yes, it has been. I've been wearing my long johns too out here.
Do you guys call them long johns, or do you got some kind of cool crib slang for them?
Nah, they're long johns. You know what I'm saying?
That's just the most white term that you have is long johns. The way that you say it doesn't even have your regular accent either, so it's like a pure white guy term.
Totally, homie. You know what I'm
saying? That's kind of weird, but it's kind of funny at the same time. Were you outside most of this week, or
no? Actually, I just in and out kind of situation. I'm saying,
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
So, Facebook got hacked last night.
Yeah, 50 million.
50 million accounts, man. So they're saying that if you had to relog on this morning, then you were one of the people. So I didn't have to relog on, so I guess I'm okay this time.
Yeah, you're good out there.
I'm still not relevant enough to for somebody to count on me, which is fine. Keep it that way, all you people. That was not an invite. I am not interested. I'm just saying that.
For real though.
Sometimes I'm glad that things don't happen. And so 50 million. I mean, that's not so bad overall.
50. That's not too bad. Yeah.
Or 5 billion active.
100. Yeah.
I mean, it's still not nice.
I'd
still take that in pennies any day.
100. Yeah.
So, this kind of thing is only going to happen more. This isn't a target at Facebook. I like Facebook. I like somewhat on how I can keep up to date on what people are up to when they have babies and all that, and you know that they're going to be busy for 5 or 6 years before they can reach back out to you. So I like it for that. And then when you do run into somebody, you get a chance to, kind of catch up and get the details of what you've already seen them posting online and all that. It's kind of neat. But as we get going, this is only going to happen more to a lot of the social media accounts that we've got going on, a lot of our online banking.
Yeah.
Everything is going online, but yet time and time again, even the best of the best are unable to have the security things in hand in order to help us protect ourselves out there. And I know people need protecting. It's
100. Yeah.
Not rely on people on their own to do a good job at protecting these things, because it's just not a big deal anymore. And it should be. Identity theft is not a great thing. Having a bank account drained is not a great thing.
No.
It's. I don't know. What do you see as the future here? Is that obviously the bad guys are still getting the upper hand on the good guys, and the good guys are the pros. And it's always been that way in the street too, right? Is somebody makes a car and a new car alarm, and then a bad guy's able to
come through.
And sometimes it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
There's guys going around the neighborhoods, and they just walk up to your door. Now it doesn't even matter if your camera's right there, and they try your door. They don't even care anymore.
They don't care no more, man.
So what do we? Not necessarily what are we gonna do? Because we're only a couple of guys, but I'm concerned about people that. They're just not aware of some of these things that are going on out there. And,
man, you got to keep your eyes peeled out here, man. You got to keep your eyes open. You know what I'm saying? Because things is happening. People are out here desperate. You dig? And some people it's not just desperation. It's laziness.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Quick buck, let me make a quick money right here. You know what I'm saying? By stealing somebody's hard work.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
This sounds weird. And I don't mean anything at all. Buy it at all. How about that? So quick buck.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I haven't needed a quick buck in a long time. How much is a quick buck worth that is making these people do these desperate things break into places. As far as I can tell, for like $50 worth of stuff that they could pawn off or something. Oh, what does $50 of quick dollars get you these days?
It gets people high. It gets people high, or they can go party out at night. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between staying at home, and having a good time. Because a lot of these people are not feeding their families with $50.
No, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Most desperate people are out here working. You dig? And so when you see people who are getting that quick buck out here, going to people's houses, it's for a quick fix out here in the streets. Oh.
See, and I can't relate. I just, and I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to. I just, there's so many good and healthy ways to get $50, $100, $200. And even when I was down on my lowest there, it was just an adjustment of how I spent and all that. And I can't empathize at all with what it feels like to just chase a high or to drink away an issue or something like that. And I mean, time and time again, we have this conversation where, people just need that even 10 minutes of just not being here. And I have a really hard time understanding it, even though I get it. Yeah. But this is not a good reflection of society. And
it's only getting worse, man. You know what I'm saying? And here's where things are very important for us to reach each one. You know what I'm saying? Because who is it that's speaking into these people's lives, or who is it that they got in their circles?
Well, nobody, you feel what I'm saying? Themselves.
Exactly. Yeah. People, they're like-minded, birds of a feather. You know what I'm saying? And so with that now comes a zone where they're just like, yo, I need to get this, and I'm gonna get it. So nobody's speaking into their life to say, yo, you know what? Go work for that thing. You dig what I'm saying? Look for a job. You got a gift. Let's develop that thing. You know what I'm saying? But if you're just around people who just want the quick fix as well, y'all gonna go rob. I can relate to that. You're gonna go do stupid things. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid is as stupid does. So I know that there's got to be a way. There's always a way, and we know that if we spent $7 billion or whatever, we could, give clean water to the world. Stuff like that. And as you were talking there, it made me do that, realization that instead of the people that can actually affect change here, so the ones that have a little bit of money stored up, instead of them living in a middle-class neighborhood and helping out within the region, they just go into their Bel Air homes and then put a gate in front of it. You know what I mean? So they're not even being affected by the guys that are going for the quick fix, because the quick fix in their neighborhood is too difficult to get. So it's the people that need the quick fix are picking on the middle classers.
That's right.
And then the middle classers, though, don't actually have enough money to be able to turn around and actually help these people not get a quick fix. It's kind of interesting thing. That's that, 1%er or whatever they kind of talk about. Is that the people that can make the change and just block it out.
I mean, it's not all about money as well, right? Like it's a mindset shift.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you find yourself in a place where you feel like you gotta rob somebody to make a living or to survive, you're in a bad spot to begin with. So mentally, you're not there altogether. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta address that. You know what I mean? Because who in their right mind is gonna say, I'm gonna rob somebody?
Yeah, okay.
You dig? So it starts in the brain right now. You dig? And then when you make it up in your mind to say, I'm gonna go do it, you're not right mentally, so then we got to address that situation and say, why are you thinking this way? Why is it that you want to rob somebody to make a living? That's not right. You dig? But then when we address that situation right there and feed the people to understand that whatever state you're in, be grateful for it. You dig? Because somebody else would want to be in that place. You feel me? But then if we are always shining or throwing these shiny things around to say, get the next Louis Vuitton, get the next Benz, get this and that, everybody chasing that high. You dig? But if we just change the mindset of thinking that, this is who I am and I'm happy with who I am, so no matter what, if I have to go work at Tim Hortons, if I have to go work at wherever it is, to support whatever habit that I have. Good for you. Do that there.
Yeah, no, that's thank you for that. Because it did help me do that realization that you're absolutely right, and I forget this because I don't think about it. Is in order for you to do any kind of harm to another human being, it's a mental shift. You have to cross a certain kind of line, and we never address that.
That's right.
And I don't like that.
Yeah.
for obvious reasons, but it's the same as killing somebody as well. Is that you've got to cross a certain line that is against.
You have to cross it, and shout out to New York. Yeah. They got the mental evaluations now from K to grade something now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's mandatory.
Wow.
And you see, we're taking care of the kids from where they at to understand why is it that they got violence going on? Why is it that they're smoking? Why is it's all mentally.
Truly.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. So if I go to school in New York.
Yeah.
They evaluate all the kids?
All the kids.
They're going through, no matter what situation they're in.
All the kids.
So this isn't the ones that have already caused some trouble.
Nah.
They segregate
all the
them
kids.
Out. They make
everybody got to go through it. And, when we bring that to all our schools, that will help a lot of things.
Wow, sorry to put you on the spot. Do you have any information on what it's called or how they do it, or is
no,
it just New York?
This is just New York. It's not.
So I can Google
Yeah, you could Google that.
Mental health assessments in New York, and we'll get some information.
Yes,
this is fantastic.
Yes, it's amazing.
Because you never know. You've seen it how many times where you're on the street, and there'll be a kid. He's normal. And then 2 weeks later, he'll end up, in jail or on the street or in the news or something. You'll be like, man, this kid was so normal. And it's because mental health comes out on anybody.
That's right.
And unless you're evaluating everybody, you would never know.
You would never know.
That kid next week that's going to cross that line.
Yeah.
Just because something happens.
Yeah.
Which happens all the time now. Unfortunately, we got broken families.
The thing about it too, as well, is why I give it a shout out is when you look at the white people. They've gone through the mental checkups and stuff from a young dawn. But then when you look at a black kid, they've never had that. So when say a white man is arrested, they bring out the mental state or history of the person. Yeah. But then when a black person is arrested, they don't got that. You know what I'm saying? So then it's like hardened criminal on whatever because there's no history there.
Yeah,
so shout out to them because then now we have a history for our kids growing up. They say, you know what, there has been a pattern for this kid right here to get to where they at. So then we can help them and place them in the institution that's supposed to be at.
The fact that they're starting at kindergarten too, I mean, this is great.
Yeah.
Because even by that time, I mean, I really dislike them stories that come through, about 2-year-old that's been, pushed around and shaken up by a stepdad or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, this is how you start breaking the cycle is by doing these kind of things
Straight.
And make it for everybody. Because our biggest problem in the past was take the troublemaker after they've already made trouble, which you're almost too late.
Yeah.
They're almost already hardened into that mentality because as soon as you catch that high once, and I like also how you clarified that high didn't necessarily mean like a drug high. You meant, stealing money or anything like that. Is that you're always chasing now this other thing. You're chasing a new watch or something. Yeah. That's just as high.
It
as
is
soon as you
adrenaline
do something, you pull that off. It's a big deal. I wouldn't know because I was perfect.
Y'all lived out a sheltered life. And you see,
right. No, I was just in complete denial there. You hold up.
When you have that mental shift, when anybody has that mental shift, it will help a lot because you have to get to that realization that you're better than that. You know what I'm saying? That there is more for you than the sneaking around and trying to catch an adrenaline rush by stealing somebody's stuff. Because that's what a lot of people do it for as well. Yeah. It's just that rush. You feel me? And so when you move away from that thinking and start thinking like, you know what, I'm worth more than this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't got to rob nobody. I can work as hard as I can. If it's 2 jobs, I'm going to take 2 jobs for me to get what I want. Yeah. Instead of going and stealing people's information or stealing them hard-earned money, man. That's somebody's sweat and tears right there.
Yeah, and it's interesting as well because we end up chasing those things And one of the problems is also one of the things that we try and address all the time is that there's that lack of gratitude in this whole world. So why would anybody that's at that level in their life chase what we're offering in the middle class as well?
Yeah.
I mean, we're always walking around complaining that we don't got anything,
Yeah.
complaining that life sucks, complaining that this and that, complaining that we want more. Why would anybody rush into our shoes? You know, why can't we be happy with what we have? Set the good example so that when they want to get out of there, and they go, yeah, you know what? I just want to be able to look around me and say, man, I'm thankful for what I have.
Yeah.
But we don't do that at our level either.
That's
so,
impossible for us to do that because why? That person who is down here is looking to get to a better spot.
Yeah.
We who are here are looking to get to a different spot. You know, so we chasing, doing the hours, doing whatever we're doing.
Thing.
Exactly. It's a trick though. It's a cycle, right? And then with this cycle right here, we can't break it because we want to eat better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want to take our kids to the best schools.
Yeah.
We want to drive the good cars. But here's the thing now. When you get to that spot where you can't afford that lifestyle, it ain't no biggie for me to sell my truck because I can't afford it no more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of me trying to maintain that lifestyle by lying or robbing somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't no biggie for somebody else to say, yo, I can't afford this house. Let's downsize. That's the reality of it right now. You know what I'm saying? And you do that instead of you trying to go and rob somebody.
So is that pride?
Of course, it is pride. And then again, it's just one of those trying to keep up appearances. You feel what I'm saying? They got nice trailer parks over here in the streets. They got one coastal balls like right here. You know what I'm saying? We can downsize. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I deal with a lot of older folk out here in the streets that have downsized. You know what I'm saying? They sold their houses not because they had to, but because they wanted to. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, you know, I get it. I get they're taking a look at other things and saying, oh, it'd be nice to have that. But when was the last time, and maybe I'm different.
Yeah.
Maybe just things happen in my life to get me here today. That's fine. But when was the last time that you saw that Lamborghini driving on Deerfoot?
Yeah.
That you saw and you're like, oh man, that's a nice car. I wish I had one of those. And then continue to stew on it for the next 6 months. Never.
Yeah.
Right? Or last time a guy had a Gucci sweater or something like that. Man, that's nice. But do you go home and stress over not having? Now, is that us? Because
it is us. Because some people look at that and say, I want that.
And then they
go after it. Right? And I was like that to myself.
Okay.
I'll just say that right quick. Yep. You know what I'm saying? But again, it took a mind shift, right? And then a heart change to say, if I can't afford it, why is the sense of me trying to chase after it?
Yeah, but okay, so excellent, great. I got somebody.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
So you see this thing, you want it, you're driving towards it, and then if you had it or didn't have it, were you walking around going, okay, now there's 100 more people looking at me wanting to see me? Really?
Yeah.
You like believe that the world is watching what you're up to?
100. That's the mind. You feel what I'm saying?
Nope.
And
but thank you.
But I got kids right now, right? Who they can't step out their crib unless if they're wearing something designer. You see what I'm saying? And their parents calling me like, yo, help. I'm like, let them get their jobs. Don't buy them nothing.
Yeah.
If they can
go get it.
Exactly. Right. And one wants to build computers or something, buy video games and stuff. I'm like, he better get a job. So he got a paper route. He's a little kid.
Yeah.
He got a paper route. Now he's getting his stuff perfect. Right? Nobody told him how to build this thing right here. He went on YouTube, got tutorials, and built his own nice stuff studio in his basement.
Yeah.
2 other kids, they love to wear the designer stuff. The mother came out. I'm like, yeah, okay, this is how we're going to do. Let them get their jobs. You're not buying nothing for them. You dig what I'm saying? And when they work hard and they buy it, that's them. Yep. You dig what I'm saying? Because they're still living at the crib. Yeah. They're still in high school. They're young kids. You know what I'm saying? But they love the designer. Let them get their thing. You know what I'm saying? Let them work. And they're doing that. That's perfect. You dig?
Yeah, well, so I'm actually kind of intrigued here. So it's been a long time since I've been in high school, like a really long time. and I remember the days where I wish I was wearing, a set of Tommy jeans or something like that, and you felt that it would up your reputation. But I thought we kind of went through this generational thing of doesn't matter what you're wearing and all that stuff. Everybody's an individual. You know what I mean? And so do we have I know that we got these like pumpkin spice, groupies.
Yeah.
But do we have like Gucci groups?
Oh,
or
yeah.
something where
Come on now.
Just all the Gucci boys are hanging out
Let's
together?
go. Yes, sir.
I mean, I know we got vape clubs, all that kind of stuff, but I thought we got past that kind of image. I thought that it was more about, shining personality.
No, it ain't.
Getting together.
It ain't never gonna go away, right? Because in rock and roll, they have their own gear that they advertise, right, with their rock stars. And then you go to hip hop, we got our own brands that we advertise, and the kids
For
see
us,
this.
by us, shout
You dig?
out.
Well, 100, let's get it on. So everywhere you'll see country music, wherever, they got their own brands that they advertise, and kids wants that. Older people want that.
Yeah.
Everybody, well, not a lot of people want that stuff, right? And they go buy it. That's why they're still in business.
Yeah. No,
Versace just sold her company for $2 billion. You dig what I'm saying? So people are buying. You feel me? So then, if you feed the masses with what they think they want, and put a celebrity face on there, they're gonna want that. A lot of people are gonna want that, right? And you got the individuals though that will say, I don't care about that. I'm gonna dress however I feel. You dig what I'm saying? Because it's my life. I'm gonna do me.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So you just have a group of people. One, their followers, and the other one, they just don't care. 100.
And that's the thing is that I've always been attracted to the just don't care, and maybe that's why I have a hard time relating.
Yeah.
Because I see that as strength.
Yeah.
Where you be out there, be different than everybody else, do something for change. You know, because I can't imagine what it would be like being in a relationship with you if all I ever did was agree with what you said, wore the same things you did, work towards, making sure that I didn't ruffle any feathers with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that our creativity would just get on out of there.
Oh, man.
And I just don't see that as desirable. So hanging out with a bunch of people that just agree with me all the time or wear the same things that I do, that's not appealing to me as an individual. Even when I was getting bullied in school for being different, I still never wanted to turn around and be like, all right, cool, I'm going to start smoking and I'm going to go start hanging out with these kids because I need that image in my life. You know what I mean? So maybe I'm the one that needs the mental help. I don't know.
No, man.
It's just never been appealing to me.
It's different people, different folk. Like for me, for example, because I'm coming from where I come from, I like to dress in a certain way. You dig what I'm saying? Because it show for me personally, and where I'm from, the hood that I'm coming from, it's a sign of I made it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I made it out the hood. But then the hood is still limit. You dig? So what I do is like, I am a designer guy, right? And I don't break the bank for it, but at the same time, I do get designer stuff.
Yeah, but you like it for you.
Yes, for me.
Okay.
But like, so there's two, like you are on the other side, right? And it's knocking each other in, right? But robbing somebody for you to live a lifestyle is messed up in the brain.
Yeah.
When you're around certain circles, right, and you're not strong enough to represent yourself or to be yourself, and you walk in that place dressed in a certain way, you will feel some type of way.
Yeah.
Right? Because you see everybody else doing what they do. And sometimes we're exposed to those situations by nature of our work or nature of just trying to advance in life.
Yeah.
And when you get to a certain spot, people are going to judge you by what they see.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then because of that, sometimes you try to up your game, get to a place where you just feel like, yo, I'm walking into this place, I feel good.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Mentally, physically.
But in 2.5 minutes, they're gonna like see right through you, man. Because
that's the truth, though. Okay, that's the truth. 100. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But This is the mind of a lot of people.
Yeah, okay, no,
right?
I'm with you.
It's the mind of a lot of people where they feel like they got to be a certain way when they're around certain people. And I'm like that as well. When I'm around certain people, I act a certain way. My English is proper. Everything is different.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Listen to the beginning where you say Long John.
You know what I'm saying? And I can't know people. But the biggest issue is when you see somebody who don't have it and you are rocking something that you know that they can't have and rubbing it in their face.
Yeah. I was just thinking that side of it too, where, you know, it's kind of like a two-sided problem here, is because we put all these pressures on somebody that's just trying to fit in.
Exactly.
You know, and then we turn around with the arrogance that we have and go just kind of like, no. No, man, you got Blue Notes jeans, man. You can't stand with us. Like, that kind of mentality, man.
You see, when I'm around certain circles, I dress different. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm cognizant of the area or the situation that I'm at.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I know these kids can't afford it, so I just dress a certain way around them.
Yeah, because if you were to show up with your street kids, you know, wearing all your diesel and you got, you know, like the golden knuckles, you know, and all that kind of stuff, the big clock around you, you know, it's they don't want to be with you because they can't keep up with you.
And then this is when they're going to start robbing people because they want to keep up.
Because they want to keep up with
you. This is where it's at. When you look at the drug epidemic that happened in the 80s and the 90s, and you started seeing kids going out there doing stealing and stuff, is because they were trying to be like the drug dealers. You feel me? Because they dressed in the fur coat, you know what I'm saying? And there was, you know, they got the rings and everything, you know. So then society, we have to look at how we present ourselves, where we at.
Yeah.
The news anchor is not wearing a suit 24/7. When he's home, he's probably wearing pajamas when he's sitting on the couch. Because that's a different environment. But then when he's on TV, he's dressed a certain way because that's what his work requires him to do. You know what I mean? So then when you are around certain people, or when you're around certain groups of things, you got to be different.
Yes. So I'm not completely oblivious to everything that's going out there. I'm more trying to get down to the mentality and the idea of it. But if you show up wearing that stuff, even if it was because of a quick buck that you got that stuff, don't people recognize right away anyways that you're just wearing that to fit in, instead of that's who you actually are, as being able to hold and represent that image? You know, like it seems like it's just this one step that gets you closer to being found out.
Who got time for that right now?
No,
everybody's just looking at you at face value. A lot of people looking at you at face value, right? Because that's why people get swindled. How many people lost money in the States because of the Ponzi schemes? Because the dude was dressing up a certain way. He had a mask on.
Right,
You feel what I'm saying? And that mask was what he presented to the people. But then back here, he's buying Ferraris. He's doing all these different things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why people only have 2-minute conversations on the street, is because you never get a chance to actually talk to the person.
Yes,
you
let's
see
go.
Them, judge them right away. You say hi.
Yeah.
And then the guy that you just said hi to wearing the suit is about to rob a bank, but you wouldn't know because you only took 2 minutes to say hello.
Yeah.
You know, the guy seemed dressed nice. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Because we don't take time in society to find out how people really act.
Right.
I don't even remember what the episode is, but we talked about that, where, you know, we just don't take time. We don't make time to find out how people are doing.
It's so busy out here in the streets. And you wonder, like today, I was supposed to hang out with y'all later, but I can't because I'm going to work.
No, it's because it was cold outside and Abe does not like
a real G ain't gonna stand out there, dog.
Come on
no,
now.
sir. You know what I'm saying? So I am building with y'all.
I see you. Yeah, I'm gonna, you know, write on my gloves, Abe, just so that I know that you're there with me.
So y'all building and I ain't even there.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So that's the spot that I'm missing there.
I know.
You feel what I'm saying? And when you look at that, that's how society is.
Yeah.
You know? And when you're trying to keep up and you're trying to do things that, you know, I don't have to work today, but I'm going.
Yeah.
Because I want to.
Well, because you need the $20 to get a new pair of gloves.
There we go. You know what I'm saying?
With us so your hands don't freeze. See, this is all simple math.
It's simple math, homie.
I get
you know what I'm saying?
It's all good. It's all good. Wow, this is, I mean, somewhat enlightening, somewhat unsurprising, you know, because we see it, we know about it.
Yeah.
We have no action plan for it because we all just so wrapped up in ourselves.
Yeah.
That we don't take the time in order to actually make effect. So we'll sit there and we'll complain about it. You know, man, there's these people going door to door and trying to get in my house. and we get angry at them in the situation rather than going, okay, well, why is this guy out there doing that stuff? Why does he feel the need that he has to risk all of this just to get into my house or to get into my Facebook account or whatever?
Yeah.
You know, and I get it. There's going to be balance in this world. We always got to do things, and we're always going to have the good guys. We're always going to have the bad guys. We're going to have the guys down the middle, you know, chasing something.
Yeah.
I get that. But we just sit and watch. You know, we're just this. You seen that movie WALL-E?
WALL-E.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't watch it. No.
But the future for the humans is that we're all in these kind of like motorized chairs, and we just got this screen in front of us all the time, and we're just floating around, and anything that we want, we just say, you know, I want to pop, and it's there. Like, we don't even have the ability to stand anymore,
man,
because we just came into this consumption society. You know, everybody's just in this kind of like jumpsuit floating around, just getting served by robots. You know what I mean? And just, I see that so much now, where it's just sitting. Okay, if that's the way it is.
Because we're not doing that. Okay. I have a dude. There's a dude right out here. His name is Diesel. He's a rapper out here, man. Christian rapper, and he out here in the hood, right? He going to prisons, preaching the gospel and everything, right? Impacting lives, because he was in that lifestyle before, and they shot him like a couple of days ago, or Monday, I think it was. Wow. They showed him out in the streets trying to rob him. The same kids that he trying to help is the same kids that came out and trying to shoot him.
Yeah, well, because he wore a suit and a hood. I'm serious. I don't know otherwise, but tell me that.
Nah, he wears hood clothing. You know what I'm saying?
Really? And he still got?
They got him. You know what I'm saying? And now he's in the hospital for trying to help the same people that are trying to rob him, and he ain't stopping.
Yeah.
And this is the kind of things that we need. You know what I mean? Because when God has placed it in your heart to say, I want to help somebody, I want to do something for somebody, you can't stop, because there's something inside of you that just pushes you or pulls you to get to that spot.
You already just swung it back around and nailed it, though. Is that is a mentality, that is an idea in your head that you keep perpetuating, right? He has to still make the conscious decision to say, I'm going to keep doing this.
Yeah.
You know, he also could make the decision, I'm going to stop doing this.
Straight.
You know, same difference between I'm going to rob somebody, I'm not going to rob somebody.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, oddly enough, we have to make that decision every day.
Yes.
We sound like we're good people. Yeah. But you cannot tell me that you don't wake up some mornings and go, man, forget it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go rob that bank.
Yeah.
And I don't have to work.
I don't have to work no more.
You know what I mean? Like, these are conscious things that we do daily, every minute of every day. And you go, no, this is not the minute I'm going to, you know, go and find a gun to do something bad. Right. And there's just that breakdown that how do you get to the point of going down the line of, I'm not going to do this, 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 I'm going to go get a quick fix. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many processes to get to the point of, I'm going to hurt somebody, cause harm, break into something, risk going to jail. Like, that's a lot of problems, exactly like what you've been talking about.
It is. And accountability, you know, our circles, we have to be careful who we got around, who we allow to be in our circles. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got people around that are just trying to shine on you, you know what I mean? Then they're not good for you. Yeah. You feel me? If you got people that are out here just trying to, I mean, there's a difference between motivation or inspiration and somebody just trying to rub something on you. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And when you see that right there, that's not good for you. Then walk away from that, because then it's just going to move you to trying and get things that you don't need in life. You feel what I'm saying?
Or probably don't even want.
Exactly. Right? You don't even want it.
Yeah, you want a lifestyle, but not what comes with it.
Yeah, there we go. You know what I mean? And then when you realize that this thing right here ain't for you, just leave it. Yeah. You could still hang out with people who don't believe the same things you believe in, and not let them.
There's lots of every type out there.
100.
You gotta find them, man. Make that mental shift.
Yeah.
All right, some great words there, Abe. We're cutting short on time here. I really like your perspective on things. Again, just with the way that I grew up as well. There's some of the things I just can't relate to, even though I understand them. I need more enlightenment on why things are the way that they are. You know, we know we're not going to fix certain things. Maybe we can help other people understand that makes a difference. That if you take more than 2 minutes and talk to the guy that's asking for money outside of Save On Foods, you know,
let's go. Yeah.
You know, you might learn something there.
Take time out, man. I like that right example, man. Yeah. Check it out, man.
It doesn't take long.
It don't take long. As long as you show compassion, bruh.
Social compassion? Is that what you called it? Oh, I love it.
Is it social
Great
compassion?
word, man. It's good. Unless I just heard your accent funny, but you
heard my accent right. You did hear my accent, but I like that right there. Social compassion.
I love it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As long as we got that, man, take that time out. Talk to the person. You feel me? You know, when you light a fire in somebody's life, they will in turn light somebody else's light.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Thanks for those words. That's Abe Mawayo over there. AWOY. Oh, you can find him on iTunes, SoundCloud, and Google Play Music.
Let's go.
And you find us there as well. We are the 2A Street.
2A Street.
I think we're just going to end it there because, you know, we got tons of shout-outs. We got lots of people and all that. But, you know, maybe it's just about us today. So the 2A Street. That's, you can email us at media@the2astreet.com. Or A on the 2A on Instagram or Conversations with Abe
Let's go
as well. And we'll catch you all later. Have a great weekend and week.